Hi, welcome to STEM Acada lesson on the structures of the human heart. My name is Abiodun. The heart is a vital organ that is essential for maintaining the circulation of blood throughout the body. It is located in the chest, behind the breastbone, and between the lungs. The heart is made up of several different structures, including the chambers, valves, and blood vessels. In this lesson, we will explore these structures in detail and learn how they work together to keep our bodies functioning properly. So get ready to dive in and learn all about the amazing structures of the human heart. The first structure is the septum. The septum is a wall of muscle that divides the heart into its four chambers. Specifically, the interventricular septum indicated here separates the right and left ventricles, which are the two lower chambers of the heart. Next are the superior and inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava and inferior vena cava are two large veins that carry blood back to the heart from the body. The superior vena cava brings blood from the head, neck, and upper body back to the right atrium of the heart, while the inferior vena cava brings blood from the lower body back to the right atrium. Next is the right atrium. The right atrium is one of the four chambers of the heart. It is located on the right side of the heart. The right atrium is responsible for receiving blood that has returned to the heart from the body and sending it to the right ventricle. Next is the tricuspid valve. The tricuspid valve is a one-way valve located between the right atrium and the right ventricle of the heart. It has three flaps, which gives it its name. The tricuspid valve is located on the right side of the heart and is responsible for controlling the flow of blood between the right atrium and the right ventricle. Next is the right ventricle. The right ventricle is one of the four chambers of the heart. It is located on the right side of the heart. The right ventricle is responsible for pumping blood to the lungs, where it picks up oxygen and gets rid of carbon dioxide. Next is the pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve is a one-way valve located between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery, which carries blood to the lungs. It has three flaps, which open and close to control the flow of blood between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. Next is the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery is a large blood vessel that carries oxygen-poor blood from the right ventricle of the heart to the lungs, where the blood picks up oxygen and gets rid of carbon dioxide. Next is the pulmonary vein. The pulmonary veins are four large blood vessels that carry oxygen-rich blood from the lungs back to the left atrium of the heart. The blood that enters the pulmonary veins from the lungs has picked up oxygen in the lungs and is ready to be pumped out to the rest of the body. Next is the left atrium. The left atrium is one of the four chambers of the heart. It is located on the left side of the heart. The left atrium is responsible for receiving oxygen-rich blood from the lungs and pumping it into the left ventricle. Next is the mitral valve. The mitral valve is a one-way valve located between the left atrium and the left ventricle of the heart. It has two flaps. The mitral valve is located on the left side of the heart and is responsible for controlling the flow of blood between the left atrium and the left ventricle. Next is the left ventricle. The left ventricle is one of the four chambers of the heart. It is located on the left side of the heart. The left ventricle is responsible for pumping oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. Next is the aortic valve. The aortic valve is a one-way valve located between the left ventricle and the aorta, which is the largest artery in the body. It has three flaps, which open and close to control the flow of blood between the left ventricle and the aorta. And lastly, the aorta. The aorta is the largest artery in the body. It carries oxygen-rich blood from the left ventricle of the heart to the rest of the body. The aorta is a long muscular tube that begins at the left ventricle and extends down through the chest and abdomen, dividing into smaller arteries as it goes. In this lesson, we have highlighted these major structures of the human heart and learned about their functions. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you do, drop a comment, like, and share this video with others today. Also, remember to subscribe to STEM Akada YouTube channel and also turn on notifications so that you don't miss our next lesson.